Whoops. I didn't realize I didn't have us in the studio. Hello. Welcome. I'm so glad you guys are all here. You guys are just awesome, and I'm so looking forward to another episode of Blake 7. Let me real quick say hi to everybody that I see there in the chat, starting with, looks like first one that made it over was Cyberpunk Dystopia. Hello. And then, of course, Lady Mist. So good to see you. Curtis Selby, greetings, folks. Deleted scene says Sparkwood raid. Yes, absolutely. Let's see here. And of course, Netter, I love you too, sweetie. So good to see you. And let me put out
throwing kisses.
Chat. Yep. Make sure I didn't miss anybody, and we're good. Okay. And let me pin this to the top because we need that. And let's see. I need it over here in. How do I get there? I'm still kind of getting used to how Rumble works. Give me just a second. Here we go. And I'll drop the link there as well. And pin it to the top. And pin this message. There we go. And Netter, I think I dropped it so that it showed up in yours as well. The link to Cosme. Those of you that are still there from live from Sparkwood 21, I just changed the title at the top, so you guys don't need to like get out or anything like that.
No, sweetie, if you drop it in StreamYard, it does not show up on my thing. I'll drop it in just a sec. I'm saying hi to my sweeties.
I'll drop it for you. Control V. There you go. Now it's on all the streams. And
I guess I don't want to put you in a timeout.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Let's see what happens when I put Troy in a timeout.
Wouldn't be the first time, but it might kind of mess some things up.
I've never put you in timeout.
Yeah, well. Anyway, so when last we left our adventurous team, it was actually Blake, Avon, and Jenna. They had been sent aboard the alien ship because the alien ship had kind of messed with the crew of the prison ship. So they said, well, we'll just send some prisoners over because they wanted to try and salvage the alien ship. Well, it turns out that Jenna was able to figure out how to fly the thing, and so they took off. And Blake's plan is to still continue on to Cygnus Alpha so that they can liberate the other prisoners because they need a crew if they're going to strike back against the Federation. So that's where we left off. Do you think I missed anything that I needed to mention, Netter?
One of the bad guys went bye-bye.
Right, that first officer that was kind of, leering at Jenna. He happened to have been in the.
Leering. He was inferring he was going to do something really, really nasty to her.
Yeah, and the only thing that was keeping him from doing that was the captain, who seems to be a little bit better moral character. And when Blake and the alien ship took off. The first officer was in the bridge going between the two ships and got blowed out into space, and he's lost. So there you go. And Dark Woods presents. Welcome. Good to see you. And JPRPH1, thanks so much for being here.
And Darkwood Presents is going to be my guest on Thursday Things this week.
Absolutely. Geek Flag with Nate Knows.
Bonjour.
I think that's everybody from the Netter side. So there we go. Okay, I think we're all caught up. So I'm going to go ahead and just get us into it because we can start talking while the show is going on. You guys know how this goes. You guys are probably still in. Oh, and hi, Connie. I see you there in Cosme. So you'll definitely be hanging out with us too. So I'm going to go ahead and kick us off. I'm going to count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play, and then we will play. If you are watching on a future, non-live stream of this, you're going to need your own copy of Blake 7 in order to watch. We're watching episode 3, Cygnus Alpha, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And I love the opening tune. I really do. It's one of those iconic tunes that I have a lot of memory tied up in. Lake 7, Cygnus Alpha by Terry Nation. Yeah, for a prison planet, it's not going to be necessarily exactly what you would expect. Yum. And yep, as they implied before, there's both male and female. That's how it goes.
Yes, because there are only 2 sexes.
Well, I mean, it's not like they're separated or anything like that. Yeah, whatever you call it. Why is your copy better than mine? You mean your copy of Blake 7? Don't know, but when I stream it, it's a rip from the DVD. So I may have lost quality in the transfer. It just makes it easier for me to show because the computer I'm running on doesn't have a DVD drive. And I will eventually be upgrading to the Blu-ray when it gets released. This is where you get your exposition to get you caught up. But it's not your problem now. Yeah, that's probably true. Yep, I already got John Amos down on the list for Sunday.
Hey, look at that.
She messed up how elaborate their teeth were.
You're only allowed one.
Yep. Hey, Big Al. Good to see you.
If you can only have one each, how is he able to hand Jenna his to put away?
I guess once it's out of the port, you can do whatever you want. I doubt I'll ever speak to you again. Well, goes a whole lot faster than she thought.
Warp factor 10.
They've gone to plaid. Yeah. And he's like grabs onto something.
She's wearing a dime or a coin on
yeah.
her ring.
Yeah, that's about as dangerous as whatever this was scaring you. There you go. You better tell Zen. I'm not sure I trust a computer with a mind of its own. Very, very intelligent of you. Wish we'd learn that lesson right now. Before things get really, really, really bad around here. See, the one thing that they never got quite right was when you do miniature works like this, you should slow down the frame rate so that it looks larger than it is. The motion, especially the rising smoke and whatnot, has a different scale that way. Yeah, good point. This is a prison planet.
Yeah, they might think you're one of the prisoners.
I got arrested. Small world, large project. Hello.
Yep.
Yeah, this is kind of funny, actually. So the ship is now called the Liberator. I look at the situation that Blake and Avon and Jenna are in, and I can't help but think like playing a video game or like being in a role playing game. You don't know what's going on, so all you can do is try things and see what
Yep.
happens. Yeah, Zen is gonna mellow out a little bit as we go on. They're gonna kind of work into a working dynamic, the crew and Zen. He's probably right. No. He was in that room, but no, he was not one of the ones that got shot. Um, and keep in mind too, these prisoners here, they don't know what happened to Blake and Avon and Jenna. So it's not like they're, expecting to be rescued. And you notice how Gan is kind of taken up like a big brotherly role in Villa.
Yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop. So that's something.
That would be me. I'd be going, fine, I'll go look.
Eventually, you have to. I mean, you can't just stand there by the
Yeah.
the landing pad forever.
How are you going to get food and all that?
Well, that's a good point.
Then you
Yes,
go
it
with
would.
them.
Go with them and you will be together. You just kind of got to get used to Villa. And maybe yelling, drawing too much attention to yourself might not be
Yeah.
smart. Just saying. Looks like a crucifixion. Yeah, he's like, I got nothing else to contribute.
Oh no, those speeders got a hold of them.
Yeah. I've seen dead before. That's
The
dead.
ones from what was it, the Amazon or something?
Right. That did something.
It's like, well, alrighty then.
Yeah. See, I'd immediately try to contact them. Oh, there you go. And it's like, what do I do to bring them back?
I would also be hiding the bracelet just in case somebody recognizes what
True,
it is.
true.
How did they not see him?
It's dark. He hid behind stuff. They weren't looking for someone. They are now. They're coming to get you, Blake.
Yep.
Blake 7 and Aliens, your kind of night. Welcome, Lester San Jose, the Skeptic Tank. Glad to see you here, my friend.
It's like, oh man.
Oops.
How about now?
Okay, Wade, I shared out your stream. I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm pretty beat. I'm going to probably go to bed as soon as this episode's over. No worries. Did you send her a message on Twitter too?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to
Oh.
Wade. He said he had a question for you. I was asking if he had sent you a message.
You, unless it's personal details, you can put it here in my chat, Wade. Hey, Space Fraggle. How you doing, Troy?
Hey, Troy. Welcome, welcome. It's like, wow. Okay, let's find out more about this religion, huh? Now he knows the right button, I guess. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one that does that. I think I had this stream set up for AM instead of PM or something like that. And,
No, mine, my one for next week was set for 9 a.m. I thought I selected PM, but
I know, and I'm saying that this one was originally set up wrong, and deleted scenes brought it to my attention.
Okay, changing that AM to a PM. And as soon as I have the thumbnail, I will upload that as well.
Generally, not what you expect in a prison.
Right? Okay, that's fixed now, so it says 9 p.m.
Oh, what a goose I am.
What a goose you are?
Yes.
What? I just realized I got nothing to drink, and so don't you.
So don't I. Yes, thank you. Soda now I do.
Ooh. Okay. In there.
And you're wearing gym shoes. Yeah, it does kind of make you wonder how this religion came to be, whose helmet that is, whose revolver that was. It's locked, of course. Hey, Shar, welcome. That's one sure way of finding out. Oops, you've been spotted. Dr. Doom. Yeah, I didn't even think of that, Nate. Good corollary. Obviously, religion and faith are a major theme in this episode. I noticed he went to turn the handle, but the handle did not turn. Well, that was funny and clever.
Well, Blake's not sick.
I think you guys are probably seeing how this is going to go.
Yeah. Like a lead
It's a
balloon.
cult, right? And the
Yeah.
cult has to keep you dependent.
Where, and he just points to wherever.
He's intrigued.
That's where all the Playboys are stashed.
Something more valuable than naughty mags. Nah, Avon's pretty sophisticated kind of guy. He probably wouldn't be into it at all.
If I
Well,
recall, that's not going to work for him because it's got to be Blake's DNA or whatever.
that might be. This is City Alive!
He suddenly became Scottish.
What's that?
His accent changed and he suddenly became Scottish.
I gotta mute you.
Hello, Lester San Jose.
Interesting you draw that correlation. I think you're going to find a lot of interesting correlations between Blake 7 and Firefly as we go. Curtis. Yep. But you didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition. Oh yeah, Nate. He's fruity as a nut cake. Not sure if they're afraid to accept the facts or too stupid to understand the facts. Welcome, Jesse Green. Gotta say it. Flash Gordon is alive. Yes.
Why can't we be both?
Yeah. Yeah, if he's not back by then, there's nothing to wait for. You know, it's Gan's the only one that helps him up.
And I can't give any orders if I'm dead.
Yeah. See, I'm not even sure the ship can land.
Yeah. I like Gan.
I do too. Yeah, it's a good show, Jesse Green. I was just saying before you got here, very similar. There's actually a lot of inspiration that Joss Whedon took from this show when he did Firefly. Yep, it worked,
Oh, it did work for him.
and it's loud. And why does Villa go when he's the coward? Because Gan went. It's pretty good storytelling if you think about it. They set it up. Yeah, you made your decision, and in 6 minutes, the criteria will be met. Of course, Gan's the sacrifice, right? Clobber them all.
Oh, I heard
Yeah.
that one. Like, everybody grab one.
Get him on, get him on, get him on. Or you're getting left behind.
What's interesting is that there were 7. Now there seems to be more.
Well, that sucks.
Giggity.
Giggity, yeah. That's a buck and a quarterstaff, but I'm not telling him that. Well,
she's dead.
There goes the girl. John's like, energize. He's like, I never killed someone before.
Yeah, but all the other Energizer bracelets are still in there.
It's like, Dan's like, yeah, I saw that coming.
Reference.
And they just shot their idol.
I love that. Uh-oh. Where's your bracelet?
That's funny. See?
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you get beamed into space, buddy. And we're done with that guy. There you go. There you go. Great episode. I love this show. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So that's how the main core, the crew comes together. Liberator gets its name. So let's see, we got Ganville, Avon, Blake, Jenna. If you count Zen, that's 6. So there you go.
Yeah.
So next week, Time Squared, episode 4. Glad you liked it, Nate. I hope all the rest of you did too.
Well, it's a fun show.
That's what Curtis was just saying. Fun show, and yeah, I see the influence it had on Firefly. There are some specific lines, scenes and lines that come out. I want to say like second season. There's one, or maybe it's later in the first season. I'll point it out. It's very very clear, and you'll recognize it. I'll tell you the story because I had seen all of Blake 7 and had not seen Firefly when a buddy of mine asked me to. He was going to be going to Gen Con to test play the new Firefly role-playing game that was coming out. And he asked if I would join. I'm like, I don't know this show or the lore or anything. He goes, no, that's great. That's fine. That's part of testing. So they put me in the role of Mal Reynolds. And I'm like, you're putting the guy who doesn't know this show at all in charge. They're like, no, don't worry, you'll be fine. So I just basically played it like Blake, and I was actually dropping lines, and they're like, no, that's my line. I'm like, what are you talking about? In such and such episode, I'm like, I'm quoting Blake 7. It was funny. It was very, very funny.
It was.
But anyway, I want to thank you guys all. I obviously want to see what you guys thought. Go ahead and let me know in the chat. You guys all know what's coming up. The very next stream will be Thursday on Netters Network with Darkwoods
Presents.
Darkwoods Presents. I keep wanting to say Darkwoods Productions.
Me too.
Darkwoods
Presents.
Right. So there you go. And so I hope to see you on Thursday over on Netters channel. Yeah, that is a great question there, Nate. He says, do you think they might reboot Blake 7? They've talked about it for 40 years. I don't think it's going to happen. But you never know. You never know. And honestly, right now, in this current climate, I'm not sure I want to see what they came up with.
Yeah.
But anyway, glad you guys are liking it, and definitely hope to see you on the next one. Any last words, Netter?
Well, y'all know what I always say.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you are sub to every member of the panel, all both of us, as well as every member of the chat. And if you think you're sub, please go back and double check that you're still sub, because YouTube, yeah, they just like to mess with our numbers. If you weren't over on Deleted's channel about an hour ago, I had mentioned that I need about 200 more watch hours to meet the monetization goal. So thank you so much for everyone who is helping me get there. So I'm almost there. I can taste it. I'm so close. So I really do appreciate all of you that are having me running 24/7 in the background. It's really helping so much. So thank you. And with that said, we can talk amongst ourselves, and that is all well, good, and fun. Hi, Troy. How you doing?
Hello.
But it's so much more fun when you guys are joining us in the chat and you're dropping those comments, questions, trivia, being goofy, whatever it may be. And it doesn't feel like we're separated by miles or continents in some cases. It feels like we're all hanging out in the same room, enjoying each other's company and having a great time. And you guys, you know, you're not just our friends. You are our family. We love you guys, and we appreciate you so very much. And you could be anywhere right now, and you're here, and that's so encouraging. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the many ways that you support us in each of our different channels and streams. And until next time, good night and God bless.
Yeah, Nate says you should be well past 2 hours. The thing is that I've come to realize that any watch time you get in a day, you don't see it until like the next day or the day after.
Let's see
There's
where
a
I'm
lag.
at, because I didn't check today. So hold on, let me get up another instance of my channel. Let me go to my studio.
John's like, I just did 20 hours
Lovely.
today between devices.
Okay, so let's see. I have an extra subscriber, so that's nice.
That's cool too.
Yep, and I am okay. Wait a minute. I need my.
Take care, Cyberpunk Dystopia.
Hold on, come on. My other calculator decided to reset itself. I need 176 more watch hours.
Yeah, we're getting close, guys. Thanks so much. You guys are wonderful. Take care, everyone, just like Lady Miss said. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Take care.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, sir.
Hit it, sweetheart.